Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today it's an NL Central Division matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Dylan Carlson, with the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. Zach Davies will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
And now, Lou Brock, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. And now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Standing in now, number 36. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Brock gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead. Now to the plate, here is Yadier Molina, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Nolan Arenado, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And that is 44 in a row now as he has tied the all-time National League record.
Hey, not an easy thing to do. When you think about how long this game of baseball has been played, that it lasts this long to get 44 consecutive knocks in the National League.
It's one of those records, I'll tell you what. 44-game hit streak. Take it back.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
The second baseman, Matt.
Striding in is Matt Carpenter, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. The 0-1 delivery, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field, into the bleachers, and gone.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And now in the box, Keith Hernandez. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
Stepping in now, Dakota Hudson. He grounds it sharply to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took. Dakota Hudson, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Marisnick.
Bouncer up the middle. Smith on the move. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ryan.
Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Here comes the 1-2. Pitch popped up. Arenado has a play. And that ends the inning. And stepping in, Lou Brock. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out. Ready to take his hacks again. Number 36 lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Happ is there, 2 gone. Next, it'll be Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, it'll be Javier Baez, and they could use a spark from him here. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Jock Peterson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hudson, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the first round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Ian Happ swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
The third baseman.
Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The right fielder, number 3.
Next to dig in, Dylan Carlson. He doubled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. He's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now at the plate, Ozzie Smith 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Now here's the first offering.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a throw over by Oz. He's in time, one away.
Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
One ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting ninth.
First pitch of the AB now.
Zach
Davies at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Nothing in two count, and the pitch. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Count is 1 and 2.
And a sinker called strike three as he's rung up and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They can't chip into the. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB. How about straightaway?
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Right to him. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Dakota Hudson. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Now batting.
At the plate now is number 36. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting. Catcher.
To the plate now, Yadier Molina. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Happ picks it up. One run is in. Throw comes to second, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this. Men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. In now is Nico Horner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. There's one away. Jake Marisnick stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the
Now
inning.
batting,
What's
third
even more
baseman.
important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Grounded down the third baseline. Arenado's got it. Throw on to Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Now at the plate here is Matt Carpenter. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 5. So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now to bat, Keith Hernandez, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far, and although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lou Brock. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box now, number 36. Happ is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. And that brings up Javi Baez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
The pitch. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Happ is off of first with 2 away. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the speedy catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Happ is right there, 1 down. So next to hit is Nolan Arenado. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So now here is Dylan Carlson, and he's turned in yet another strong performance at the plate today, but that's become commonplace for him as the league's leading hitter this deep into the season.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone catches him, guys. I really don't. Only a handful of games left. Multi-hit game today. He's playing with just unbelievable confidence right now. Getting that bat through the zone and looking pretty much on.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
At the plate now, Ozzie Smith lifted the other way out to left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Matt Carpenter stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. From the belt, the pitch hit in the air down the right field line. Marisnick on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Keith Hernandez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Has a look. Now the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, and he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong. Look at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that.
Swing and a liner. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough. Bruce Sutter is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Contreras.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Nico Horner. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers in this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. Rex Brothers enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Rex Brothers.
Digging in will be Lou Brock. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Now batting. This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
In now, number 36. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. From the belt, the pitch. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Now at the plate is Yadier Molina. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
One there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cardinals are out in front, 13-0. Here's Jake Marisnick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the
Leading
side
off
last
for the
inning.
Cubs,
How do they get to him here?
the right
I'm
fielder.
not sure, Matt, that they want to
Jake
stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of
Marisnick.
strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. And now the first pitch.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris
One out, nobody on.
Ryan.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The batter, number
Here's
9,
Javier Baez. He
Shortstop,
struck out and
Javier
popped out in his 2 previous trips.
Baez.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Again, he sends it out of play.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the
Leading off the St. Louis,
imposing power bat,
third baseman,
Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
He's set, and the pitch. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
From the stretch.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Well, the Birds have descended upon Wrigley. Not an uncommon sight here in the Windy City. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jock Peterson.
The left fielder, Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the AB on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
Ian Happ is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he fouls this one off.
Rizzo.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up Matt Carpenter.
The second baseman. Matt.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
The first baseman.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A shot, and this ball hits the first base bag. Flips it behind his back. Throw just does get him at first, as he was really moving that time. So now the pitcher, Bruce Sutter. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. Next up is Lou Brock, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
So now to the plate, number 36. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Tepera is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jason Hayward will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, run score.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. St. Louis is out in front, 16-0. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now here's the first offering. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon.
Up next
We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman,
Nico Horner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 16-0 the final this afternoon. The St.